What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie, and welcome back to F123. Welcome to F123's Breaking Point 2, 2 years later. So today, Breaking Point 3 just got announced. So I thought, what better opportunity than to finally play Breaking Point from F123, the last one, on the channel. So I never actually played Breaking Point 1. I don't own F1 2021 neither, but it doesn't seem to be that relevant to Breaking Point 3 anyway, as opposed to Breaking Point 2, which has Konnersport, it has Davidoff, and of course the Konnersport team. So yeah, today we are going to revisit Breaking Point 2, or rather play it for the first time on the channel, and yeah, just experience it once more before we play Breaking Point 3 later on in May. And I think I'll live stream Breaking Point 3 then as well. So without further ado, let's start a new game. We're going to go on hard difficulty. Let's have a look at all this, shall we? I'm probably not really going to change any of this. We'll even keep it on reduced, probably. Assists. I think it should have all my usuals. Yep. Rules and flags. We'll have it on the broadcast pit stop experience. Why not? Okay, let's go.
Previously in Breaking Point.
Aiden, please tell us, how does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your very first race?
I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes.
And tell me about Casper Ackerman. How is that relationship coming along?
It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then?
He tried to stop them from signing you. Didn't want to play babysitter. We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him.
I had a call this morning from Tristan.
Love Devon Butler, bro. He's so funny.
You know what his problem is, don't you? Thinks you're getting too old.
You want respect, you give respect. That's how it works. How about you give me a little respect? How about you earn it first? I'm done. You what? I'm retiring. Why didn't it work out between you two? He's on more money than me.
What? He didn't want me on the team.
Didn't I? And you thought I was past my best?
So none of this is true?
There's always gossip in the paddock. And ever since he's arrived, there's been one man at the center of it all. I want us to push for fourth.
I never played this, but I watched all the cutscenes for it. It was really good.
So Alfa Romeo potentially on track to really
Hey, what's up, Josh?
here. Butler's closing in on Ackerman. Down the inside he goes, and they hit each other. Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him. The Dutchman looks to be continuing and...
It's great to see him still in this fight, Crofty.
Got the third, Aiden. What about Casper?
We let Aiden pass.
5 watching.
Let Aiden pass.
Breaking Point's not that interesting, is it? I'm kidding.
We did it.
We did it. Have you seen the crash yet?
Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps.
Alright, so obviously Aiden was going for like the big 3 seats, but clearly that doesn't happen. But the one thing I really like about Breaking Point is that it starts on the season before, and they even go down to like, they've got the old My Team chassis from F122, all the engine sounds are the same from F122, pretty much everything is F122 except like the handling. You're even on the F122 like track versions. It's really cool. Actually, as someone who didn't play F122, it is cool for me.
What was it like bringing a brand new team to the
There's Andrea O'Connor, team principal and owner of Konnersport.
The first time you see a car, your car, with your branding, your name on it, in an official race, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
You make it sound like a dream come true.
Of course it is. But they had some problems with this first season.
Get a sense of what was in store for Konnersport?
2022 season, straight out of the box.
Oops.
The drivers were always going to clash. That was a calculated risk. But the car, The car had problems.
We're midway through the Miami Grand Prix. It's been a cracking race so far, and it's all up for grabs.
Absolutely, Crofty. Some fantastic driving here today, especially, I have to say, from Aiden Jackson. I don't think I've ever seen the Konnersport car being put through its paces quite like this.
This is a team, Konnersport, that have got a lot to prove this season, but Jackson might just be the man to do it.
All right, let's get into some gameplay, baby. Oh, it's going to be good playing this game again.
Okay, Aiden, nice job so far. Let's try and bring that gap down to the car ahead if you can. Copy that.
I can't believe I never did this on the channel. I actually didn't end up playing it, like, at all, even by myself, until, like, a few months before F1 24 came out. We've got Yuki Tsunoda in the AlphaTauri, Nick Schumacher in the Haas in P12. We're on soft tyres against mediums, it's going to be so much easier. We got Ricciardo in the McLaren behind us, Vettel in the Aston Martin as well. Not that far behind, that's really, really cool.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Get past Yuki. It's a lovely looking AlphaTauri. The AlphaTauri looks so good in 22. Not so much in 23. The 2023 one did grow on me, but, you know, nowhere near as good looking as the prior two. Got Alonso in the Alpine over there. Looking for a double overtake here. Beautiful. Lando Norris in the shitty 22 McLaren. Bottas in the surprisingly pretty good Alfa Romeo for that season. At least the first half of the season.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Alright, P8, not bad. Well. Oh, that was close with Ocon then. Made it through though.
Gap to your teammate behind is 6.2 seconds. Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
Oh, I can't wait for F1 25. I'm really excited for that game. With everything that's been announced about it. Oh man. We need to catch up to Hamilton in the Mercedes. That was the 22 pretty poor Mercedes, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue. Especially since the hardest difficulty on Breaking Point is ridiculously easy to my standards. And I'm not even particularly great at the game, you know, I play at AI level 90. Alright, Gasly next. The handling of this game so much better than 24, man. It's not even close. And that is Q6. Beautiful.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, there we go. Cutscene. I was wondering when that was coming up.
I'm losing power! Why am I losing power? Copy that, we see it.
GP2 engine. GP2.
Okay, I'm afraid you're going to have to retire the car, please, Aiden. Retire the car. You're joking! I'm sorry, Aiden. Pull over now, please. Pull over now. This is getting ridiculous.
And that's agonising for Jackson. Just a few laps left to go.
That implies it's not the first engine failure.
With every race, the car looks like a constant problem for Konnersport. It must be devastating for the drivers.
Confirmation as the car comes to a halt. The Konnersport's Aiden Jackson won't be seeing the checkered flag today. But it looks like his teammate will. Jackson's DNF puts Devon Butler in a position where he might just be able to secure some points for Konnersport.
Aiden's out. Yep, engine problem, I'm afraid.
Good job you got me.
All right, Devon, don't push it too hard. We cannot risk losing both cars here.
It's in the bag, mate.
All okay, Aiden?
Yeah, how's Devon doing?
Yeah, he's doing all right, mate. He looks like he's going to bring home some points for the team.
Good for him.
See, I always assumed you'd play as Devon here, but no. Just goes right to the post race.
If it's not one thing, then it's another. Did you not see what happened out there today?
Aiden, I agree with you 100%. We are doing everything we can. I know the car is not perfect, but...
Andreo, it's every race. Do you know how I look losing easy points like this?
Knock, knock. Sounds like there's a riot show going on in here. What am I missing?
Not now, Devon.
Aiden and I were just discussing issues with the car.
Again? I thought that was all in hand. I had no problems today. Smooth. You know what they say? A shoddy workman always blames his tools. mate.
He's great.
You can look at my setup data any time you want. I've told you that. It might help.
And I've told you before, it's not a setup issue. The problem is...
Jackson. That was the problem with the 2022 season. Ask anyone. I mean, at the end of 21, everyone thought Aiden was going to be signed by one of the big three. But, I guess they couldn't reach an agreement, so we both signed for Konnersport.
And do you think that affected Aiden?
That's no secret. Now, for that 22 season, Jackson was a nightmare.
Wow. Alright, now we're at the main menu for Breaking Point. At least with Aiden Jackson, anyway. And then we've got all these news articles and stuff, which is always really cool.
Aiden, hey, I wanted to give you a heads up. Now look, the crew has shared the latest telemetry data with us.
Fine, but I don't think it will tell me anything I don't already know.
Just humor me, okay? I'd like to go through it. Let me know if anything jumps out. I'm keen to iron out these problems as quickly as possible for you.
Sure thing. Thanks, Andrea.
No thanks needed. I've got your back, Aiden. Remember what I said when you joined the team. I won't let you down. Ackerman won't let me hear the end of it.
Yeah, sounds like Casper. You know he told me the same, right? It's just tricky, what with the car and Devon poking his nose in any chance he gets.
There is a lot going on for sure, but we're a team. We'll get there. I'll have a word with the Devon. Tell him to give you some space, both on and off the track, okay?
Yeah, alright. Good luck with that.
Alright, next chapter. Canadian Grand Prix 6 weeks later. Konnersport's maiden season continues to be marred by inconsistency, but team principal Andre O'Connor remains hopeful that their luck will start to change as the paddock heads to Montreal. Oh, we got the other main menu with the team principal.
Got a couple of minutes.
Local media. With this being their home circuit, Stroll and Latifi have been all over local media this weekend. One particular outlet appeared bent on using our recent struggles to pump up the expectations of the home drivers. They indicated that Konnersport were easy fodder for the Canadian pair. Stroll and Latifi? And our drivers shouldn't put up much competition. That's crazy. Yeah, give me that bonus objective. Why not? Devon was on a popular streamer's channel. He basically promised something. I remember this. Neutral. Devon's get in front of that camera. Okay. Got new news articles. Social. Who's this?
Andreo!
Devon.
Over those last-minute strategy changes you sent over.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear, whatever happens out there today, I get pit priority, yeah?
Well, we'll see how the race develops. If you need priority, you'll get it. But I can't go into the race with that on the table.
Look. We all know Jackson's not pulling his weight. Now, if you want the points, I need to make sure he's not going to get in my way. Do you get me?
Devon, we've talked about this. Give Aiden some space. It's not about you getting in the way of each other. It's about everyone pulling together, racing as a team.
Of course, yeah. So, pit priority, yeah? All right, ciao.
Oh, man. What a guy. What a dickhead. Okay. Oh no, not both at the same time.
Jackson is right there with him. This is dicey, Ant. Neither one of these two wants to give way.
This would have been a lot cleaner if Jackson had just let him go. He's just not giving him an inch.
I'm pretty sure Jackson was in front when Butler came out.
Continue onwards, still wheel to wheel, almost touching there as well, as we head down the straight towards the next chicane. Nothing to separate either car, and through the chicane we go. And now Jackson sends them both off the track, and Butler over a curb. That looked nasty.
Why is Jackson getting all the blame?
I believe that one of their cars is damaged here, Crofty. I think it's Butler.
Damage, Ant, but also they've lost places too.
Unbelievable and totally unnecessary as well.
Well, one damaged car, places now to make up. What a complete mess that was.
Wow. Who are you playing as?
What was that?
Aiden. Okay.
I think it was going to go.
I think we play as Aiden for the entire 22 season.
Later, but right now, I want you to go and get those places back.
Come
on, let's go.
He's 17. We need to reclaim P13 and finish ahead of Stroll and Latifi. Got Mick Schumacher in the Haas. Come on, get the power down. lappies next. I wonder where Stroll is. Probably in the points, right? Given it's the Aston Martin. Oh, Jesus. I always hate that corner.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Oh, Stroll's quite up the road, actually. That's assuming it's Stroll and not Vettel. Ocon, what are you doing? Going so slow through those corners. Got Albon next.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Right, there's an Aston in 10th, so that must be Stroll.
Seconds.
That's doable. Oh my god. Oh, Joe does not get any DRS there at all. Easy overtake. At least it should be anyway. Man, that Alpha looks so good. Leclerc's out. Typical 22 Ferrari.
Yellow flag.
There's Stroll up the road. There's Leclerc. That's an extra position gained, and that's a really odd mistake from me right there. Hopefully that was no damage. Think I could dive bomb here. Into the hairpin. What a move! See, on a difficulty that I usually play on, it'd still be side by side with me. It's a shame we can't turn it up here. I'm on the highest it'll allow. Alright, now we just got Stroll. And then that's the objective done.
You're in the top 10 now, keep it up. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay, good work. Great pass.
Beautiful. There we go. So now we just drive to the end of the race.
Teammate by 12.2 seconds.
You get Bottas here as well. Alright.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
P7, pretty strong that. Judging from the low difficulty, there is a chance that we could probably get Gasly. But we're not going to get DRS, so... See how close we get. Carlos Sainz wins. Oh, there we go. Just about took it. Wow, that was close.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
That was a nice race though. Let's go. P7. Strong position.
A day of drama here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve today. But Ant, what stood out for you?
Well, it must be the Konnersport moment between the two drivers there. Banging wheels, not giving each other room on track. It was entertaining, of course, but definitely for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, we enjoyed it, certainly. And Aiden Jackson, well, he'd have enjoyed the result. He did well to recover.
He did do well to recover, but, you know, you never want to see 2 cars, if you're the team boss, seeing 2 cars hit each other. It's rule number 1. Don't hit your teammate.
Given all the problems they've had this season, though, getting 1 car over the finish line, that's probably a big result for them today. Here come our winners now.
Nothing ever changes. Jackson and Butler's rivalry from the past 2 seasons seems to be alive and well, even when they are teammates. Their unwillingness to cede position to each other at the Canadian Grand Prix is a bad look for Konnersport.
Aiden, just a heads up, we're putting the debrief back by 30 minutes.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Listen, while I've got you on, what
5 viewers, what's up?
Today?
It wasn't my fault. Devon thinks he's the only one driving.
I don't want to dwell on it too much at the meeting, but this is not how we run a team. You know this.
Of course. It's just...
No, I don't want to hear it. We have enough problems as it is. Whatever has gone on between you two in the past, I need you to put it to bed.
Sure.
I don't want to have to talk to you like this, Aiden, and I'll be saying the same to Devon. Come on now.
Sure.
See you at the debrief.
Okay, next. Hungarian Grand Prix. With over half of the 2022 season now in the books and having endured more than their fair share of teething issues, Aiden Jackson and the team at Konnersport attempt to prove the doubters wrong and make a strong statement before heading into the summer break. And here is our introduction to Devon's father.
Hey there, can you raise that lamp about 6 inches, right? Excellent. A butler should always look sharp. So.
Already hate him.
At what point in the 22 season was it clear to you that the team was struggling?
Oh, right after the Hungarian GP.
Oh, lovely.
I may only be the money, but even to me it was obvious. The whole thing was a shambles.
Yet again, Konnersport's Jackson and Butler battling it out on track. It seems as
Hang
if
on
they...
2 seconds, Nats.
Okay, Devon, Aiden's lapping faster than you. I need you to let him pass, please. Devon, do you copy? Listen to me, I need you to let Aiden pass now.
Butler just completely blanking the order there. Seems like he didn't even acknowledge it.
Too true, but as you can see, no way through for Jackson. No way at all. This Konnersport rivalry is getting heated on the track here in Hungary.
Wow.
What's he doing? Oh, come on, this is a joke.
Alright, let's go. Overtake Butler before lap 14. That can be done. I've got a lot of ERS to use. Finish in the top 8 and get fastest lap. There's a lot of cars ahead of me that might get in the way, but we'll see.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Got to make sure I'm closer to him going into the final corner because there's no places to overtake here unless I want to force one or take advantage of the AI, which I'm not going to do. We'll overtake him cleanly. Or as clean as we can since it is Devon Butler after all. There we go. Easy overtake. We got Vettel next. Oh god. Oh no, Butler, you are not getting past me again. 6 people watching, what's up?
smooth. Good job.
Ricardo next, and then the two Alpines. Alonso is holding back Ocon.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Need to finish top 8.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.5 seconds.
Man, these two Alpines are so annoying. Got a bit of space after Alonso though, so. Alright, there we go. See if we can get fastest lap.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay,
yeah, we're not getting fastest lap. No way. How are you meant to get fastest lap around Hungary when there's so many cars to overtake? I mean, if you're going to over-defend that, I'll get the overtake done. Right, looks like we're just going to get P7, I think.
Gap to your teammate behind is 7.3 seconds. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. And the gap behind us is 3.1 seconds. Our gap to the car in front is 3.0 seconds.
Ooh, I think Ferrari are fighting. We might get a couple of positions, yeah.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Oh, maybe not. I thought we had a couple of laps yet. Never mind. Yeah, looks like we're settling for P7. 8 viewers for Breaking Point? That's crazy. Maybe I should have played it when the game came out. Well, you'll be happy to know. I'll be doing Breaking Point 3, for sure. Hopefully I'll have the money to pre-order it. And then we'll play it during early access. It might go up to the line with Sainz, you know. Maybe we can get him the same way we got Magnussen. Nah, too quick. Alright, not bad.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Another P7.
Who else out there deserves a mention today?
Well, I feel like there are a couple, but let's start with Aiden Jackson.
Couldn't agree more. Jackson had a brilliant race, didn't he?
Yeah, we know Konnersport have struggled all season. Jackson's done really well today, and that's in spite of the problems with his own teammates.
Even before they became teammates, these two had their fair share of run-ins. It's a fascinating rivalry. You can't take your eyes off it for one moment. But nonetheless, some much-needed points today for Konnersport.
Hell yeah.
Red Bull...
Skip that. Oh, they need to bring these back to career mode, man.
Well, a good race out there again today, Aiden. But what we do all want to know, what exactly happened with Devon?
Well, we're going to go with these ones.
Completely ignored a direct team order.
We're going to go for these ones because there are a couple of achievements, or, well, trophies that I can get from maxing out reputation and performance. Although I didn't manage to do it last time. So I think you have to, like, answer them every time to be able to get level 10.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll just miss out, which is crazy.
He was out of order out there. He really needs to rein it in. He's not the only one driving. I'm sure the team will have a lot to say about it.
Well, he did certainly seem to cause you some trouble out there today. And after that, and what happened in Canada, what would you say to those wondering if the old Jackson-Butler rivalry is well and truly back?
Hey, what's up, Mr. Matson?
I think the bigger problem is that Devon will never change. Devon only cares about Devon, and I'm not going to bend to that. So call it what you want.
So issues with Devon aside, how do you feel it went out there today? Do you think the team will be pleased with your performance?
Could I have pushed it harder? Probably. It was a good enough result, but, you know, with the past issues of the car, I feel maybe we held back a little bit. I'll definitely be putting in the work for the next race weekend, for sure.
So you mentioned the car there. In that regard, Konnersport
How do I get level 3?
the easiest of times so far this season. Has that all been sorted? Are those reliability concerns well and truly behind you?
At the end of the day, there's always going to be common problems for a new team like us. But, you know, everyone at the factory, everyone's working really, really hard, and I'm super proud of them. You know, Each race is going to take us a step further to where we need to be.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Alright, post-race. Despite Devon's lack of cooperation during the race, Aiden still manages to get past his Konnersport teammate and secure points for the team at the Hungaroring.
Okay, I'll leave that in your capable hands. Devon, you had a problem with a team order today?
Didn't happen.
What?
Look, I know everyone's saying I ignored it, but it didn't happen. I never got the order. Check the comms.
Shoddy workman always blames his tools, eh?
Check the comms.
Okay, we checked the communication pipeline. Fix it. This cannot happen again.
Typical.
Aiden, listen.
What's the point?
It's just Devon being Devon.
And what? That makes it okay? He's an arrogant...
No, you're right to call him out. But imagine if we didn't give him certain freedoms. He'd be even harder to manage. As his father, I know. Aiden, you're the best driver that we have. And it's right for you to put Devon in his place. He needs it. The team needs it.
Thanks. Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me. I think...
Honestly, we don't deserve you. And I know that you've been discussed at other teams. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Such a bullshit, bro. Such a bullshitter.
Sorry,
if he's being discussed at other teams, why is he not at another team after getting the thumbs up in Breaking Point 1?
Yeah, the best way to keep Devon in his place.
What's that?
Beat it.
Alright. Well, that sounds easy enough, especially given that the hardest difficulty for this mode is too easy. Konnersport have been contacted by a film production company. They are currently in the pre-production phase for the latest installment in the ever-popular Throttle Zone movie franchise and want to offer a cameo role to one of our drivers. Oh, okay. I think we'll go with Aiden. When challenged by the press about disregarding the team order during today's race, Devon went public with the comms issue. We're now being pressured for a statement. What is our response? We'll go cautious, because that's adding more to reputation. Devon's overpromise. Yep. Okay.
Davidoff.
So, I had a word with Aiden.
And?
Nothing to worry about. Don't think there'll be any more problems.
What did you say?
Doesn't matter. We level with each other. Just leave Aiden to me from now on.
And, what about Devon?
What about Devon?
We both know it wasn't the comms, right?
Andrea, listen. Devon may push his luck from time to time, but I won't have his integrity questioned. If he says it was the comms, then you know what to do. Yes?
Right. Sure. I'll have them checked again.
See that you do.
Wow. I wonder if the Aston Martin team principal has to deal with similar things like that from Lawrence Stroll. Oh, do I not have level 3 yet? So bullshit. How am I even going to get that? Like, what?
So, what about Callie Mayer? Was she on your radar at this point?
Of course.
Callie, let's go.
Big waves in F2. And Ackerman
I'd never look forward to driving the F2 cars, though. At least there'll be a new, like, chassis in the next game, which I am looking forward to, so we might do that for the career mode. But, yeah. Hopefully they have, like, a new... They probably won't even have a new engine noise or anything. I'm so sick of it. It's literally the exact same chassis since F1 2019, which isn't the game's issue.
Blisteringly fast around Zandvoort here today.
Looking forward to never using these cars again from F1 25 onwards.
And look at that! She's going into pit!
interesting strategy they've decided on there. She has been lapping at rapid pace, but is this the right call?
Yeah, it's a bold move, for sure. Looks crazy to me, but let's find out.
Here she goes then, on brand new tyres. The rest of the field still sticking with their original set. Where exactly does Callie Mayer come out? Let's see.
All right, let's go. Some F2 gameplay.
Okay, Callie, let's go. We're going to leave it to you. You know what to do. Come on.
Copy that. I'm on it.
Jack doing. Wow. Oh, I hate these cars.
Okay, you're in the dirty air of the car in front. Let's get past them.
I wonder how the new F2 cars are going to feel, because I can't remember if they felt any different in F124. I think they did. But, you know, they were the same chassis in F124, and then eventually we got the 2024 new chassis. But surely it'll be different handling for F125, right? Guess we'll see. Oh, wow. That was dangerous. I want to get a replay on that, actually. Whew. Just getting faster and faster each lap. I'm here, bro. What are you doing? Seven viewers, what's up?
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Oh, that was a little dirty from me then. But oh well. It's only banging tyres. Oh. Thanks, I guess. I didn't need that scripted moment, but cheers.
We're leading the car behind by 2.0 seconds.
What difficulty are you on? The hardest one. This is braking point. It only gives you like casual, normal and hard. And hard is like, on the AI difficulty is like 60 to 85, I think. Or 60 to 90, something like that. I think it's 60 to 85, which is all way too easy for me. My usual AI difficulty is like 90. On this game it's 95. And I'm pretty sure I could do 100 on this one as well. But I'm pretty sure, if I had to guess, the difficulty is probably like 75 on hard for Breaking Point. Which I am way too good for. Which is why they've added the expert difficulty for Breaking Point 3 on the next game. But honestly, I don't think I care to play on expert difficulty for the story mode. I might just stick to the hard difficulty. Because I just want to experience the story, and I'll just keep the harder difficulty for career mode. You're actually doing good, you know, pulling a gap. Well, like I said, the difficulty is well below my usual, so it's not difficult at all. I can't put it any higher because it's the story mode. There we go. That was a drag. That's why I don't like using F2 cars.
Callie Mayer, take a bow. What a masterclass to finish first here in the Netherlands. It was such an unlikely strategy from Mayer, but she and the team have made a success of it. What a race, what a performance, what a genuine joy to watch.
So you're actually doing good, because I have a friend who says that they're a pro and they can barely win against level 50.
It's probably one of the more
Wow.
unexpected finishes in a while. Trident take the victory, and Trident have made huge strides within F2 recently, and today proves that they're not only still in the race, but they're in it to win. Congratulations to everyone on the team.
All right, Callie Mayer. Let's meet her properly then.
Callie, what do you put your success down to this season?
Oh, I'd say probably my speed.
In what way?
I find lapping faster than everyone else really, really helps. Casper.
No.
Seriously though, I have a great team around me, and this guy, more than anyone else, has been pretty useful to have around. Casper, what are you shy? Come up here.
Yes, okay.
And Callie says you've been a factor this season, Casper.
I'm not the one driving.
Didn't agree with my tyre strategy though.
This one has no respect for her elders.
But can you give us more detail as to the exact role that you're playing, Casper?
None whatsoever. It's all about her.
He's probably right, to be fair.
So, were you already in touch with Casper Ackerman at that point?
Ackerman and I go way back.
Alright. Oh man, look at this. This is the exact same environment from F1 2019. If you guys remember the cutscenes of the F2 story of that, this is the exact same environment. Like, not updated at all. It's literally the exact same.
Let me guess, you saw the race, couldn't be prouder, and everyone in the office wouldn't stop screaming.
Well, that saved me a few minutes. Guess I'll speak to you later then.
How are you, Mum?
Do you love the story or what? I think it's alright. I've played it before, once or twice. Never on the channel though.
Shut up.
Honestly, the way you're driving, I think we're going to have to change your name.
What's here this time?
Callie Winner. You've got this in the bag, Cal.
Oh.
Awful.
Okay, that is the kind of award-winning journalism that we really do need right now, but one race at a time, okay?
That sounds like Casper talking. Is he looking after you?
Yeah, always. Oh, actually, I've got a meeting with him that I'm running a bit late for, so I've got a dash. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, sweetheart. Call me tonight and well done.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Back to Konnersport, baby. Back to fucking F1 cars, thank God. All right.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
Yeah, there's nothing I could do about that one. I had no choice.
Davidov?
Connor, just thought I'd call for a catch-up.
Wait. What time is it where you are?
Doesn't matter. I wanted a report before the race.
Ah, right. I did ask them to send across all the data to you. Perhaps they forgot. I'll make sure to,
No, I've got it all here. Busy man, Andrea. I don't have time to read all that. How's it all look?
The car is running well, data's solid, whole team seems confident, and based on the forecasts, we're sticking to the original tire strategy as we discussed, so we'll see.
Good. And the boys?
Keeping to themselves, so no fireworks. Aiden's been a little quiet, but that's usually a good sign before a race. And Devon's,
I've already spoken to Devon. He's good to go.
Oh. Right.
Well, keep up the good work. Good luck, and I'm sure we'll speak after.
All right, let's go.
Hey, boss. Got a couple of minutes?
As is usual with the movie industry, there's been a delay in production, so the filming will take place next season, booked in for just after the Spanish GP race weekend. This clashes with the scheduled mid-season testing day in Catalonia. Davidoff is keen we allow Konnersport to get as much exposure as possible and stick to the filming schedule. We can't realistically commit to both. Yeah, we'll stick to the film, baby. I know if you choose Devon later on, you don't get the role in the film anyway, so that's why I chose Aiden this time. But usually I choose Devon. It makes more sense to choose Devon since his father, is the title sponsor for the team. Yeah, it would make more sense. But because of what happens to Devon later on, the role instead gets given to George Russell. So if I give it to Aiden, surely it sticks with Aiden, right? That's my guessing.
Okay, mate, I need you to push before the pit window opens. Push. On it.
Alright, Japan. I love this track. Let's go. It was really strange in real life that there wasn't any overtakes. Usually this is just a really good track in general, but this year it wasn't. This year it was like Monaco. It was really strange.
Let's use that overtake button a bit.
Cars are getting too big, too much dirty air. 2026 can't come soon enough. Okay, let me turn down this brake bias. Beautiful. Got Sainz next. What's he doing so low? Finish ahead of Butler is the bonus objective. Okay.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
I was wondering what that car was doing so wide. We got a Williams ahead of us. Latifi. I can't wait to try the new tracks. The newly scanned tracks in the next game. We're only about a month away from it now, so I'm excited. Yeah, Sainz definitely has a car problem. That's for sure. Where's the pit lap? It's lap 8, right, I'm guessing. It's not telling me on there. Oh, it's here, okay. I guess all you have to do is overtake Bottas.
Jackson coming in. He's been making steady progress today, and Konnersport need him to. They desperately need some results, and they could do without this. And look, there's chaos in that garage.
Absolutely, only 3 wheels on the car.
How do you not have the tyre ready as you're coming into the pits? This is unheard of.
Just sat in the cockpit. What is going on down at Konnersport?
Well, the tyre is finally out of the garage and on the car, and Aiden Jackson's back out in the race, but it's a long time in the pit, and that will cost them dearly.
Oh no.
What was that? How many places did I lose? Okay, try not to worry about that, Aiden. Just focus on the race, get your head down, and let's pull it back. I'm sick of this!
Still got to finish ahead of Butler, and we claim 8, which is about 8 seconds away, so we lost 8 seconds from that. Why did he brake so early?
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
Jesus Christ! Why are they going so slow? It wasn't like this earlier. Oh, Butler's not too far away, actually. Whew.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Alright, Butler's next. I was really hoping he wouldn't... Why is he braking so early there? Oh wait, I think there was like a weird quirk with the AI in this game in particular, where if they were on the inside going into turn 1, they'd brake really hard to try and get back on the racing line, and they wouldn't need to. I think I had my wing completely taken off a couple of times racing against the AI around here because of that. So we'll have to watch out for that. We're about to get Butler.
Okay, information on Sainz. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Well, I knew that already. Oops. That's not ideal. Oh, luckily we were close enough to a corner where it wouldn't matter.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
What's up, Lorixin? Eleven watching. Guys, it's breaking point. Try to get P6 on Ocon. Oh yeah, obviously. I think it's clear that I'll be getting that. Have you thought about learning to drive without ABS? I don't care.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Of course I'm faster than him. The braking point is incredibly easy. Even on the hardest setting, it's like... Well, I guessed it was a 75 difficulty. It's ridiculously easy. The only reason I'm not winning every race here is because it sets me back. Because of story purposes. Piastri. He is so much more confident than Lando is. Stroll. I can't believe everybody was hyping Lance up at the beginning of the season as if Alonso had a chance at all. Like, his car kept failing, and just because Lance just happened to score points, like Alonso would have been in those positions had the car not been a piece of shit. Probably would have been higher, to be honest. Oh, that was a drag.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
That's our best result so far, though. 10 people watching, what's up? If you're interested at all, be sure to check out my my team career series on this game, as well as my driver career on the F124 game, but 24 shit.
Well,
I honestly recommend checking out my 23 series.
Looked like a nightmare. So what on earth happened today?
Yeah, well, we all know that every race has a hiccup, so you just never tell when it's going to happen. You just got to be ready and roll with the punches. I guess on the plus side, a mess up like that means that this mistake will never happen again.
Well, there is a lot of talk on social media about whether Devon is actually getting preferential treatment by the team. So, do you think, is there any truth to that, or is it an unfair assumption?
Devon struggles to keep up sometimes, so maybe you could use a little preferential treatment. No, I'm joking. Whatever helps Devon helps the team. It's fine.
Well, Aiden, the list seems to get longer. Car reliability, you and Devon bumping wheels, and now issues in the pit lane. Huge mounting problems at Konnersport. Has there been any talk at all about what the team might do next season, considering that you and Devon just don't seem to get along?
Well, this is what Aiden would say, I
if
imagine.
I'm being honest, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't open to any offers next season. That's just business. So, who knows what will happen next year?
None of them, in my opinion.
Have recently emerged that you'll be playing a role in the next Throttle Zone film. Can you comment on this?
I don't know if Aiden would say left or the bottom one. I'm just gonna go with this one.
Yeah, I'm super
I mean, I'd have to say it.
I can't wait to see what I'm going to be doing. They approached me for a part, and it sounds so fun. I can't wait to start this opportunity.
That's great, thank you.
Nice. They really need to bring back media interviews for the career mode. I don't know why they removed them in the first place, to be honest.
Talk to me.
About what? You saw the race, right? What is there to say?
Thought you could do with blowing off a little steam.
What is even the point in wasting any more energy? If it's not the car, it's the team. If it's not the team, it's the car. No one seems to care how much effort I'm putting into all of this.
Chill out,
why
man.
You need to double down. Listen, I promised I wouldn't say anything, but
Same question as why remove classic cars.
talking.
I got a hot take on that in a second.
What? They've already reached out to us. Looks like there might be some last-minute negotiations on the...
Oh, there we go. Right. We don't need classic cars, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They removed it because nobody uses them. That versus, like, they removed classic cars, and what did they replace classic cars with? Breaking Point. Breaking Point is a lot more popular than people think. Like, a lot more popular. You know, there's casual guys that play Call of Duty every year just for the campaign. They play a little bit of the multiplayer, but they mostly just get Call of Duty to play the campaign. It's the same with the F1 game. Some people just hop on the F1 game, they'll do a few multiplayer races, they'll complete Breaking Point, they won't touch career mode. Maybe they'll do a season of it, but they mostly play Breaking Point. Again, it's a lot more popular. It's just a waste of licensing money using just spending it on classic cars when nobody played it anyway. A minority of people used classic cars. And if you really want to play classic cars so bad, F1 2019 and 2020 look virtually the same as these newer games, you know? So what would be the difference if they put the classic cars back? You know, they'd have the same handling, they'd sound the same, and nobody would use them, and they would be removed again because it's a waste of resources. Even more so now that EA is in charge. Like, they care a lot about how much money they're putting in. That's why we're not going to get classic cars anytime soon, when they can put budget towards a story mode, which clearly does well. Like, people are saying, like, oh, this Breaking Point 3 is going to be the last one. We're just going to get a new Breaking Point in F1 27. It won't be a Breaking Point 4, but it will be a whole new story. I can guarantee it. But I can also guarantee we're not going to get classic cars anytime soon. And quite frankly, I don't care. And a lot of people don't care. And that's why they removed it.
Cards, but keep that to yourself, okay?
Yeah, of course.
No doubt there'll be some wrangling. You're contracted for another season, but your tenacity has been noticed.
This guy's such a bullshitter, bro.
I don't know what to say.
Halfway through the first season at Konnersport, no team took us at the end of 21. They ain't going to take Aiden now. He's just sucking up to Aiden so he can keep him at the team, keep him performing well.
Sure. What is it?
I need you to push as hard as you can to get as much out of you before I lose you to a better team. Can you do that for me?
Of course. No problem.
Good boy.
Oh.
You know I'm here whenever you need me. Speak soon.
My hot take, if Leclerc was in the 24 McLaren, he would win. That's not really a hot take. I think if Leclerc was in the car that was running away with the championship the way the McLaren is, of course he would win it, you know? And that's why I think Piastri will win, because he seems to have got all of his issues
You saw it, right?
finished.
Stop. How am I supposed to do
And Norris still makes mistakes 7 years in, you know?
I know.
It's over for Norris,
I want
bro.
a chance to prove what I can do, though. In a top-tier seat. I deserve it. I've heard there might be interest. I can't stay here. Okay. Well, what would you do?
So, what advice did you give him?
Well, I told him to try to stay calm, see out the season, and then go to the final team meeting. See if that changed his mind.
And where were you at this point?
Oh, I was busy getting Callie ready for the final race of the F2 season.
I'm getting back in F2 cars, but there is only 2 F2 races in Breaking Point, and we're not going to have any in Breaking Point 3, I imagine, so goodbye. Norris can't perform under pressure like Piastri, exactly what I said earlier. That's why. I've backed Piastri since day one. I think he's fantastic. All he needed to do was fix, you know, how he treated his tyres and stuff, and he seems to have done that now. And he performs a lot well versus Verstappen than Norris does. So, it's over.
I know why you're calling, but make it quick, because I have to keep my head in the game.
Of course, darling, but it wouldn't be right if I didn't call to wish you luck.
Thanks, Mum, but luck really won't do anything. I need a clean strategy and just to keep my head, that's all.
Say that, and then the engine fails. Pretty sure that would be down to luck, right?
Just breathe, Cal, okay? You've already put the work in. Now all you need to do is get out there and do what you always
Look
do.
at how jagged those trees look behind the tent. That's because, again, like I said, this is from F1
If you
2019.
bring this one home, I may even call your father to gloat a little.
Mum, not now.
Oh, I'm just trying to lighten the mood a bit.
I know. You'll be watching, right?
Just try and stop me. Race fast, honey.
You're definitely a Leclerc fan. he is very, very good, but yeah. I think if he's in equal machinery with people like Max Verstappen, it's not happening, bro. Oh, man. Logan Sargent. I actually have a Logan Sargent shirt. I rated him in F2. I thought he was decent. And, I don't know. Who knows what he would have done in the Williams car of this year? Who knows? It's a shame we lost Colapinto, though. That was silly. I can't believe we just gave him away to Alpine like that. Alpine must have offered us a fuck ton of money to take Colapinto off of us, though.
The final race of the season now
He's supporting him since Alfa Romeo days. I don't blame you, he's really good.
Different drivers in contention for the F2
But he's a lot like Norris, where he can't take the pressure. Like, maybe in a different way, though.
Callie Mayer.
But then again, we haven't seen Leclerc in a title battle since 22, so it could be different now. Probably is different now. He makes a lot less mistakes.
Belongs to her.
Alright. It's going to be a drag.
How am I doing? It's looking good, Callie. Come on, a podium should clinch this for us.
Let's go, Callie.
Yeah, podium it is.
Nah, fuck the podium. We're getting P1. Front brake bias 56. I'll leave it. Yuri Bips, oh my god. Isn't this the guy that said the N-word on stream and then his career just got... Crazy. He got absolutely chucked out of that Red Bull team. What is he doing now? Honestly, I can't wait to play the driver career mode for F1 25. As a little spoiler for anybody who's stuck around the stream so far and will be watching our career mode playthrough later on F1 25, we'll be starting with the V-Carb, so the white Red Bull livery, which is absolutely beautiful. We'll be starting with them. I know we usually start with Williams, but makes no sense to replace either Albon or Sainz, so we'll just go to Williams later on. Red Bull hadn't dominated in 2023, Hamilton would... No, he wouldn't have. If he didn't win, it would have been... I think... Oh, well, not really a hot take, I suppose, right? He got P3 in the Constructors, didn't he? So, it really depends, because there's a lot of variables there. But I feel like Russell would have beaten Hamilton anyway. I think Hamilton's overrated as fuck. Like, yeah, I know he won all those titles, but
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so
not
far.
as if he had any difficulty getting them, you know? Racing off into the distance. I mean, look at 2020, for example. 1 lap ahead of P5. Like, are you having a laugh? F1 was so boring back then. Like, at least in 2023, Perez was shite. So, you know, P2 was at least fightable. Or it was at least interesting.
Nice move. Good job.
Antonelli will win 2028 championship. It's too... that's not even a hot take. Like, that's just speculation at that point. That's just... We don't even know what F1 will look like in 2028. Never mind what the title battle will look like, you know? That'll be 3 years into new regulations. The teams will be completely different. We'll probably have... Yeah, we'll have a whole new team on the grid by then. In Cadillac. Audi probably will be decent by then. Who knows? Williams could be really good by then. We're already, like, really, really improving. Got a really good car this season. Alpine are improving. Every team is improving except from Sauber, but like I said, they'll be Audi by then, and they definitely would have improved. I think F1's going to look very, very different. Hell, Aston Martin are probably going to be the best team. I think Alpine will nail the regulations. They can't even nail their engine, bro. They'll be on the same engine as Mercedes, and McLaren, and Aston Martin, and Williams, you know? But I think Aston Martin will probably, like, you know, they've got Adrian Newey on board now. Fernando Alonso's going to be driving the car. Definitely a team to keep an eye on, that's for sure. Alonso will retire by then. Not if the 2026 car is good. He'll keep going. He's pretty much, like, how the Aston Martin 2026 car is dictates how good, dictates if Alonso will retire for good or not. You know? If that car's good, Alonso stays in the sport. Just try and get the championship, or at least the win. I think if that car is good, Alonso's in for a shot at the title. The only one who can compete with Alonso on that grid is Verstappen. And I would love to see Verstappen versus Alonso.
Okay,
that is cinema.
Final lap of the race.
What is that visual glitch that keeps happening there? I thought it was my eyes playing tricks on me, but clearly something happens to the road, or the shadows, or something. There we go. Woo! F2 champ!
Yes! Yes! Woo! Come on! Yes, Callie! That was amazing! Congratulations!
Callie Mayer, get used to the name. She has her whole career ahead of her, and this is just the beginning. She's done it, as many predicted she would. A star is born. Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
Historic. Well, I mean, someone had to be the first. But I just hope that this shows that talent can get you as far as money.
And what about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Callie, what's it like being a woman in motorsports? We're sure everyone wants to know.
I don't know, John. What's it like being a man in journalism? Next question.
Hot-headed? Yes, for sure. But you know, that's kind of what you need in a driver. Let's not forget that Callie taking the championship was a big deal. You know, for the sport, but really for everyone.
And for you? How did you feel?
It was one of the proudest moments of my career. It was the first time I mentored anyone. Yeah. I was a little sad to be moving on.
So, had you already told Callie about your new job?
Yes, of course. And I told her, you know, how I wished that I could take her with me. But she understood.
And Aiden, had you told him?
No, he was too busy.
Busy?
Preparing to tell the team that he was leaving Konnersport.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. I know Aiden had something he wanted to say, but first I have a matter I would like to address formally. It is no secret that I have been spread a little thin this season. I mean, I own the team, I run the team, it's a lot, okay? Which is why I will be stepping away from the principal role next season. I'll still be pushing Konnersport Racing to be the brand we know it can be, whilst the new principal will be laser-focused on performance and results. And we have already found a man to step into that role. Casper.
Casper Ackerman. And he's back.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Now, this is a big step up for me. I'm really looking forward to see what next season brings. It's truly an honor to be on board.
I am sorry for the dramatic nature of the announcement, okay? Humor the man who pays you. We all look forward to working with Casper, yes? Good. Then let us continue. Aiden, you had something you wanted to say? The floor is yours.
No, it's nothing. I just wanted to say, thank you, everybody, for all your hard work this year. And I'm really looking forward to next season, especially with Casper at the helm.
There we go. That is the 2022 season done. 2023 and a fresh start. While the 2022 season exposed them to the harsh realities of life as a team on the F1 grid, Konnersport Butler Global Racing Team look set to bounce back with a newly invigorated team, now helmed by fan favourite and former driver Casper Ackermann.
Did Casper being around affect you going into the 23 season?
I have bigger things going on than Casper.
Do you have any regrets about 2023? Anything you'd have done differently?
No, I'm in a good place now. Besides, what's to regret about being the story of the season?
Well, now we get to play as our boy Devon Butler, which we'll do next time. Thought I'd do the whole 2022 first half of the game first, and then next video we'll likely just do the rest of the game. So yeah, guys, cheers for tuning in and watching. There was a lot more of you than I thought, so we'll definitely be doing the next episode. But until then, I'll see you all next time. Peace.